What's really inside the Senate's new budget bill? When someone calls a budget bill big, beautiful, and bold, you know it's going to shake things up. That's exactly what's happening with the One Big Beautiful Budget Act (ABA), a sweeping proposal backed by former President Donald Trump and recently advanced in the Senate. This bill isn't just some political fireworks. It has real consequences for everyday Americans, from the taxes you pay and the health care you receive, to the food on your table and the benefits your state can afford. Whether you're working shifts, raising kids, or running a business, this budget could change your money, your support systems, and your future. We're breaking it all down clearly so you can see what's coming and what it means for you. What's really inside the Senate's new budget bill? The Trump-backed One Big Beautiful Budget Act is both sweeping and controversial. It offers permanent tax relief for many Americans and aims to simplify parts of the tax code. But it also proposes significant cuts to Medicaid and SNAP programs that millions of families rely on as debate heats up in Washington. The key question is this: who should carry the financial load, and who gets the biggest break? This bill touches nearly every corner of American life, from your hospital to your dinner table. Make sure you're informed and ready. Background: how we got here at this bill builds on years of Republican efforts to make Trump era tax policies permanent and reduce what they view as over-reliance on federal welfare programs. Back in 2017, Congress passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, lowering both individual and corporate taxes. However, those cuts were set to expire in 2025 unless renewed. At the same time, programs like Medicaid and SNAP ballooned in size during the COVID-19 pandemic. Critics say these programs became too generous, too expensive, and too easy to abuse. Supporters argued they're critical lifelines for vulnerable Americans, and that any cuts could push millions deeper into poverty. Now, in 2025, the new Senate bill aims to make those tax breaks last forever, while cutting federal support for health care and nutrition programs. It's a bold shift in how the U.S. handles taxation and public welfare. Medicaid. What's on the chopping block? Medicaid currently covers about 85 million people, including children, people with disabilities, and low-income adults. It's jointly funded by federal and state governments. But under this new plan, states could find it harder to fund their programs. What's changing? Provider tax cap. States use provider taxes to help fund Medicaid. But this bill lowers the allowable tax from 6% to 3.5% by 2031. That means states lose one of their key funding tools. Work requirements. Adults with children over age 14 must work a set number of hours or meet new eligibility conditions to stay enrolled in Medicaid. Coverage reductions. The Congressional Budget Office (CBO) estimates 10.9 to 11.8 million people could lose Medicaid coverage over the next decade. Why it matters? Rural hospitals, which heavily depend on Medicaid reimbursements, could face closure. Parents working low-wage or gig jobs may lose coverage due to irregular hours or missed reporting deadlines. The added administrative work could overwhelm state agencies, making it harder to manage enrollments and renewals, according to policy analysts. These types of work requirements have already failed in states like Arkansas, where thousands were dropped from coverage due to confusion or technical issues.